Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Hypermine Vanilla. Today, you can see in my hand right here, we're going to be working on the portal loading for this iron farm. Are you ready? Hope so. Let's go. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Last time we were together, we built this iron farm. It was quite the process, and we're not quite done. No, we've still got the portal loading mechanism, and if you're not familiar with that, it's that the villages will converge from time to time if you don't take care to keep them from unloading. And one of the ways to do that is by throwing an item through a nether portal every 10 seconds. Now that's a significant decrease in time from 1.8. It used to be 45 seconds. It's now 10. So we've got our work cut out for us. But you can see that I've got some waypoints here that are giving me the locations of various portals and things around here for planning purposes. That's one of the neat things about Journey Map. Right there, I'm going to have an item elevator. And it is marked as temporary because that's where the temporary storage is, which I showed you in the last episode. Down there is temporary storage. I have done some work, so let's take a look around. First and foremost, if you are observant, if you noticed the way things looked at spawn last time we were together, you might see a big difference here. Notice there are very few trees around. That's right, I have completely, well, not completely, but I did knock down most of the trees, and that's because I'm going to be bringing in spruce over here, and so there's no need to have birch and oak. We're going to turn this into a mega taiga, and yeah, anyway. So I've also been doing some planning around here, and you might notice a little something over here. Guess what? The boat pig did not disappear. The boat pig was, well, used by some other person. I don't know who, but I ended up traveling around and I found the boat pig hanging out in a boat way over that way. Also, Condrick thought he was going to be funny and he named another one. So this is Mr. Boat Pig. That is the boat pig. Don't get the two confused. We're going to go with that one. Over here, I leveled out a few of the islands. So let's take a look at the journey map. You can see that clearing out the harbor area, just making that a little bit cleaner. I'm going to clear this one out too, but it's a little bit more effort. I'm going to clear this one out and then kind of round off this edge right here. And then around along here, you can see netherrack kind of dotting the shoreline, and that is where the walking path is going to go. And then the rail path is going to go along the southern edge. Let's bring this up again. So you can see Basket has brought in the walk right of way and then the rail right of way. We're going to take the rail line and go across this way and do some tunneling and take it out to the north. So I'm still in talks with Basket about that, and I haven't quite finalized where everything's going to go because we've got to work in a rail station also. So over here, this is going to be where the iron storage actually ends up. So that's why that thing is marked as a temporary item elevator. It will eventually go into a massive sorting array over here. The reason we're going to do that is because we've got more planned for this spawn area than just the iron farm. So I'm making sure that all of the things we're doing are keeping those plans in place. It is almost nighttime, so let's head on up to the top here. And we will do this sleepy sleep on the one bed sleep system that T.O. has set up for us. It's quite a nice system. I don't know how much it works in comparison to the Hermitcraft one, if you're familiar with theirs, but it works quite nicely. We quite enjoy this. Hopefully, well, I'm on the server with Condrick. Hopefully Condrick didn't need the, the nighttime. But what we're going to do now, we can see that I've got this right here. This is where the main spawn portal is going to be. So we can just kind of knock this out. And we're not going to go through. No. We're not going to go through quite yet. We'll do 1, 2, 3. Do I have any? Yes, I've got some of this. And we'll just come across. Maybe I should have left the obsidian in my inventory. And we'll go across 3. We're going to do a 3x3 because I just like the odd numbers for portals. It works out quite nicely for having a center line in your tunnel. Let's get rid of that netherrack. We don't want that hanging around. So we are going to light it, and hopefully this all works out once we get over into the nether hub. But there we go. We've got our first portal. And let's go downstairs and take a look at what we've got down there for our poppy portal. That's right. So we've got two separate portals. They are sufficiently separated. Again, pull up the map. There's the main spawn portal. There's where the poppy disposal is going to go. There's enough space between them that we shouldn't have any problems with people getting their portals all mixed up when we go into the nether. But we're not going to go to the nether quite yet. We need to go over here. We'll go down here. And what we're going to do in this area, I've already dug out where we're going to put the new iron golem killing chamber and collection chamber, and then all of the poppies are going to go down here to bedrock level. We're going to take the poppy disposal down to bedrock level in the nether, and I think I'm safe enough to drop there. Yep. So we're going to come down here, build our portal, and then we'll go over to spawn, and hopefully it all works out as appropriate. So we'll do that, and that works out quite nicely. So I didn't really think about that, but there we go. So the poppy portal should go there, and then main spawn portal is up there. And what I'm going to do is I am going to meet you back at the nether portal, or nether hub, so you can see what's been going on there. All right? Well, here we are in main port Hypermine, and this is our town hall. And Albanakers has done quite the nice job. We've moved our nether portal up here. It's really nice. Man, he's done a great job here. So if you have not been following everybody else on Hypermine, do go check out the Hypermine subreddit so you can be sure to be in the know for everything that's going on. Lots of activity. And what we're going to do, we've got a little bit of lag there. And it's okay, we should be good to go. And over in this corner is where the main spawn portal happens to line up. And there's another feature of Journey Map where you can have one of these things. Let's turn down. Where are they? Those ghasts. They're annoying. All right, so you can make one of these waypoints. I don't think that did anything. Anyway, in post-processing, you won't hear the ghasts as badly. It's just they're quite annoying right now. So you can set a waypoint and then make it go to the nether as well. And we're going to make a rather large nether portal here. Do we have... Yes, let's put this just to cover in there. Make sure we don't have any spare spots. And then let's go like so. And let's do a test. You ready? I hope this works out. Let's do a quick test and we'll see if everything lines up correctly. Indeed it does. Very good. Very good. All right, let's go back through and we'll take a look at the poppy disposal portal. That might take me a little bit extra time, and I'll show you why. Well, ooh, this is somebody else's portal. That's not up in the roof. Okay, well, I gotta figure that out. All right, I'll take care of that off camera. All right? All right, what I think happened is that not too long ago, it was after I had finished the iron farm, but I haven't quite gotten to this point, is that Cass logged on for, I think, the first time, and he set up another portal, and it came over, and it's buried down there somewhere. So anyway, that's why that happened. So I've destroyed that other portal, and now we're properly linked up here. And now what we need to do is take a look over here. And this is the future site of the poppy disposal. And we're going to put this down near bedrock. Let me show you the slight problem that we're going to have in getting to that level. Let's just come down here. You can see where the waypoint is. You see that? And we'll make sure, okay, so I've got a potion of fire resistance just in case. But let's take a look at what is below us. You see that? Yep. I'm not very excited about that prospect. So I have got to bury this portal down near bedrock and then get some redstone mechanics down there as well. So I'm going to take care of that kind of derping that might be required off camera. And if I see anything or encounter anything interesting, I will make sure to bring you back real quick. All right? And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. There's a little room that I've excavated out underneath that lava lake that is somewhere up there. You can see the other waypoint way up there. I don't know how we're going to be connecting these two. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, I fell while I was coming down the elevator for the gold farm, and I was having some lag. And somehow or another, it kicked me out of the minecart. So there we go. I can't get rid of that death point either because for some reason, let's go to the nether. We can't select the nether, so I think it's still a bug in journey map. So we're going to be stuck with that one constantly telling us, haha, that's what happened anyway. So we're down here below the lava lake. I don't know how we're going to connect up with the main spawn portal area, but we do have this, well, it's not so precarious anymore. I've managed to dig a fairly safe tunnel all the way down here. But let's go into this portal and make sure that everything connects up correctly with the overworld. You can see we're at bedrock over on the nether side. A little bit of lag. We're at bedrock here, so I think we're all good. Alright, so the next piece that we got to do is the redstone, and I don't know if I'm going to get a chance to record in the midst of doing the redstone, so this might be a rather large jump cut when we come back. There will be a lot more done, but suffice it to say, we need to finish the new iron farm collection area and the poppy disposal as well. So we might take care of all of that in one whack. If I do get some recording time, then I will bring you along a little earlier, but otherwise we might come back and see a lot of progress. So hopefully you don't mind, but anyway, I will take care of that and I'll see you in just a little bit. All right, we are back. I am just carrying some items from downstairs. I didn't have enough room in my inventory for all of this stuff. Let's just come over here. So yeah, I thought about pulling you back in before now, but I've taken care of all the redstone. And yeah, I didn't have time to record. So yeah, we're kind of stuck with that. So sorry about that, but that's just the name of the game with my particular recording schedule. And before, you know what we're going to do is just dump off some of these items real quick. I don't need to be taking this much time doing this. Let's chuck that in there and that in there. And I didn't... Okay, yeah. Okay. So far, the iron farm has been built without using any iron from the iron farm. Yep, that's right. It's all mined from the mines down below and various caving expeditions I've gone on. But that's soon going to change. I've noticed that other people are using the iron, which is great. So this thing has been producing quite well, and it's been producing even better now that we've done some of these updates. So first thing is I moved the lava bath from up here to down there. Let's see if we get any. We may not get any volunteers. There's a volunteer. All right, the reason I'm using glass right here is the storage area is going to be up here coming soon. You see that? Yep. We're planning for that, but let's head on down. The reason why we've moved the lava bath down here is that when the iron golems were up top, they were still within the bounds of the village. And so that means that more iron golems didn't have a chance to spawn. So the faster we get them out of the center of the village, the more iron golems are going to spawn. So we will end up with a whole lot more items coming through. So also the main redstone here, I said it before, but I'll just reiterate. We need to send an item through that nether portal down there on the other side at a rate of about once every 10 seconds. The reason why is that we want to make sure that the villagers continue to process all of their surroundings and they don't collapse all the villages, because we don't want to have to go through that reset cycle again. So this iron farm has been running continuously, I believe, since a couple days ago. So as far as me recording. So standard etho hopper timer, and what it's doing is just sending a signal to this dropper here. We've got a silo of poppies and some dirt, and then that's all coming from an impulse SV sorter with overflow protection. We don't really need it because we're shooting poppies through much faster than they're being produced. And because of that, we do have to have a little extra overflow protection for the portal loading. Okay, so what we're going to do is read a signal off of this chest right here. If this chest goes empty, there's a torch on the other side that's going to then light up, which will turn this torch off, unlocking this hopper, allowing iron to drain through to here instead of go to our item elevator contraption over here. So yeah, so we can kind of bypass some of the issues there. I got rid of my what are the blocks for, oh, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to jump onto the item elevator piece. Come on, let's come up here and put our ladder back. Let's try this. Okay. Yeah, so I wanted to show you this. You've seen me do these comparator clocks before. This is a little different. Instead of running the signal back to over here, because it would then lock this hopper, and I need the water going in a particular order around this curve. What I've done is I send the redstone underneath and then send it up under the dropper there. So that's how that one's working. Still same mechanics. We make sure that we don't have any issues with this thing. If it gets too full, we're still going to be able to get the signal going. So yeah, there we go. All right, next up is all of those items go into this contraption right here. This is from Ilmango of the Psycraft server. It is a glass item elevator. So far, it seems to be lossless. And you might be wondering, I thought those broke. Soap in 1.8. Yeah, they did, but we got new ones. So here we go. I'm going to leave a link to his tutorial in the description box below. Hopefully, if I haven't done so, let me know. And I will put that link in the description so that you can see that for yourself. What we're going to do now is go through the portal so I can show you the other side. Because we've got all these poppies coming through. I might pick up a few actually. Yeah, there were a stack and 3. Well, we'll take those back through on our way back. But let's just take a look here. You see that poppy came through in the middle. It's got enough momentum just coming across that ice that it shoots right through the portal, hits the lava, and then burns up. So we shouldn't have too many poppies sticking around here. As soon as someone loads this chunk in the nether, and it's close enough to the nether portal that's going to happen as soon as somebody comes through, all those poppies should get destroyed. There'll be a slight bit of lag, but it shouldn't be too bad. What we're going to do is go back through, and I'm going to take these poppies, put them back in the silo. We might throw off the entity or the portal calculation a bit here. And we got some lag going on. Let me just chuck that through. All right. So I'm going to put these back in the silo over here. And as we're doing that, I'm going to say that is it for now, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for hanging out with me on this episode. It means a lot. I know you could be spending it elsewhere, so thank you for sharing it with me. If you've been inspired, if you've enjoyed it, a like is always appreciated. If you have not done so already, think about subscribing so you're up to date on everything going on the channel. But join us next week as we head back to Port Hypermine. I've got some interior decorating to do on my house. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. I got a fun design. and it's almost nighttime. We'll see if somebody else takes care of that. We're currently on with Cass, Condrick, Vance Crafter. So, a pretty good group. So, yeah, pretty active. I'm kind of excited about that. Need to put some more torches out around here. Might be kind of dangerous. That's going to be it for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.